Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true.
See them? Nobody now on pass. Block the road. Two side block up. On the Harbour Road. Look what all this water, everybody.
Tropical storm Grace, Bogwalk Gorge closed, Flat Bridge flooded. The National Works Agency, NWA, is advising that Bogwalk Gorge is closed. Members of the public are being advised not to attempt to access the area at this time, as water is now flowing over the flat bridge amid heavy rains associated with Tropical Storm Grace. The storm, which made landfall in Jamaica early Tuesday, has left a number of roads across the island impassable. Tropical Storm Grace, several roads impassable due to heavy rain wind. Members of the public are being advised to take precaution when driving, as several roads have been deemed impassable moments after Tropical Storm Grace made landfall with heavy rains and winds on Tuesday. In St. Andrew, motorists are being encouraged to use alternative routes from Marcus Garvey Drive, which is now flooded. Benson Ford near Grants Pen and Bull Bay Main Road are now in space, while Fairway Avenue, Kingston 6 is now blocked due to fallen utility pole. Reports are that Hopefield Avenue in the vicinity of Campion has started to collapse in the middle. Further reports are that workers at the Anoto Bay Fire Station have been relocated as the station has lost its roof. In St. Mary, fallen trees are now impacting several corridors. Flooding has been reported at Troja, St. Catherine. The National Works Agency said the river continues to rise. Flow says it has activated emergency procedures. Telecommunication provider Flow says it has activated its emergency procedures in a bid to keep customers connected as Tropical Storm Grace continues to pass over the island. In a statement today, Flow said preparations are underway across the island to ensure that customers remain connected where possible during and after the passage of the storm. There have been reports of a number of downed trees and flooding around islands as the storm continues to unleash heavy rains and strong winds. ODPEM activates shelter at Lawrence Tavern after flooding in area. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, has reported that one shelter has been activated in St. Andrew as the island continues to experience the effects of Tropical Storm Grace. According to ODPEM, the shelter, which is at Lawrence Tavern Primary School, was activated due to flooding in surrounding areas. Acting Director General of ODPEM, Richard Thompson, reported that he has not received reports about the number of people who are staying in the shelter, but will provide an update in short order. He also said COVID-19 prevention measures have already been implemented at the shelter. All shelters abide by the COVID-19 protocols that have been established way in advance of the hurricane season. There is an established protocol as it relates to the novel coronavirus that all shelters, guided by the shelter managers, should always employ once they are in the shelter, he said. In the meantime, Thompson is urging Jamaicans to avoid flooded waterways. If you don't have to go on the road, don't go. For persons living in low-lying and flood-prone areas, avoid those areas typically known for flooding. If you have to evacuate and move into shelters, please do so, he said. Strike Hubbard's A&E unit at Savannah Lamar Hospital. The Accident and Emergency Unit at the Savannah Lamar Public General Hospital came to a standstill this morning when nurses, patient care assistants, and housekeeping staff decided that they would not be working today. Disgruntled over poor working conditions, they withdrew their services from about 7 a.m. They have vowed not to return to work until something is done to address their long list of concerns. People are dying in the West because we do not have the resources or the space to provide efficient care for these people, one nurse complained. Those who spoke with reporters opted not to provide their names. What is it going to take for them to declare emergency mode at the hospital right now? Another nurse asked in frustration. The ward is supposed to host a maximum of 40 to 50 patients. We are hosting over 115 patients right now. Westmoreland is among the parishes with the highest number of COVID-19 patients. COVID-19 positive persons are mixed with persons who do not have COVID, another nurse reported. So persons who did not come to the hospital with COVID will get COVID when they come here because we cannot do better. There is no space. 40% of staff have gone home with COVID. We are getting sick. Everybody, nurses, doctors, porters. They also complained that there is only one working bathroom on the A&E ward, which sees patients that do not have COVID-19 sharing facility with those who do. There is also no shower available for the respiratory unit to use, they said. Patients are sick and standing up. We don't even have a chair to put them on. Patients are lying on floor. We don't have the space, one nurse continued. We don't want this for our loved ones, so we don't want strangers to go through this either. The strain of treating the flood of COVID-19 patients has also been compounded by what they said are unacceptable working conditions. They point out that the air conditioning unit in the A&E unit has also been out of commission for months, and staff members now work in a poorly ventilated space amid swelling heat. There is one blood pressure machine in the unit, and patients who require oxygen have to often do without as there are no tanks available, they said. They also complain that during rainy weather, patients who require transfer to the operation theater cannot be transferred as the passageway is flooded and the rain comes in with each gush of winds. People are dying, something has to be done, appealed one nurse. We are having a mental breakdown and we cannot do it, and we will not do it today. Saturday, a nurse dropped down at work. She was left alone with 30 patients in the respiratory area. There was nobody to assist, no patient care assistant. Imagine you as a nurse have to be working 16 hours per day in full PPE gears and a department with no form of ventilation, no space to walk, nothing. You are basically exposing yourself because you cannot follow protocols. It is unfair to us, the staff, and it is unfair to the patients. Broken equipment, they said, is affecting their ability to maintain basic health standards such as changing bed sheets in a timely manner. To be honest, everything broke down over here, one worker shared. The steamer not working, the dryer not working. We have to send the sheets as far as Lucy, Montego Bay and Falmouth to get them washed. As fast as we get COVID-19 patients, we get accident victims, so the sheets always need changing. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.